We're back.
Hello.
Well, our one viewer demanded it.
Yeah, Carol.
Yeah.
She's on our case. She wants us.
I think Mira might also be watching it, so I think we might have 2 viewers.
No way.
2? Wow.
2 whole viewers.
Well,
We
technically,
need
I think
one each.
Yeah.
We need a third.
I don't think we can scrape a third together.
Well, Mira's partner also sometimes listens to it, so that could be a third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I think we all deserve our own stalker.
Yeah.
I think Stalker's taking it a bit far, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd rather not have a stalker. Not keen on that
I'm
idea.
not ready.
No,
I'm not ready.
it. Yes.
So Claire, did you have a nice Christmas and New Year?
It was quiet as usual. We don't go for the main, we're not like big party goers, so we tend to just have a few friends round, have some dinner. That's mainly me cooking, and I think I cooked 3 Christmas dinners this year or last year.
Wow.
Now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I like it. I love a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Can't beat a bit of tradition. So yeah, it was quite nice. But then New Year was just the nice sitting indoors. I don't go out. I can't fight the hordes anymore. 20 people to the bar to get a £20 drink. I can't be bothered. I just sit indoors and drink gin. It was great.
Yeah. I've never been bothered with New Year. When Emma and I first got together, she used to get quite fed up with me because I'd be like, do we have to do something? I mean, literally, if I didn't have to stay up, that'd be great.
I have gone to bed before midnight.
I have.
Times.
Yeah. See, Emma's shocked.
I didn't even do that when I was a kid. Like when I was like too small to be up at 12, I still stayed up till 12 to see the fireworks.
But then it was fun because you weren't supposed to be up at that time, so it made it more interesting. And
now
and like all through my teens and 20s, I would have been out. I was out, no worries. But now I can't be bothered. I can't. Someone needs to come along and just drag my ass out, kicking and screaming. I'll go. But if nobody bothers to drag me, I'm just going to sit there quietly.
Oh, I see. It sounds like a dream to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just Emma quite likes it. Emma's like, let's do something, and I'm like, really. Well,
but the other problem we have as well is we're in the middle of nowhere, so everywhere is a cab. And New Year's, Christmas, you're like triple time. It's like 40 quid to get a cab 10 miles into town.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered. And then that means one of us doesn't drink. Can't see the point. Why go out if you're not going to?
We see, that's it.
That's just me.
I don't drink and I don't like going out. So for me,
can you ever move down here then? You can be in a cab.
Yeah. I'll happily drive you.
We'll go out.
Yeah.
There's often a designated driver. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go out, you drive.
There is a chance I'll fall asleep though. And then
that's right, we can wake you up.
Just not at the wheel. Just don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Not at the wheel.
I'll be stopped by the police. They'll be like, madam, can you breathe into this? Oh, officer, it's not that. I'm just old.
Just old.
Sorry, I'm just... Anyway.
Stop for age.
New Year was like, I don't know, 100 days ago, whatever. Long time ago.
Like it.
Feels like it. But January will go on for another 1,000 days. But we're going away. Exciting.
I know.
Which means...
I wish I was going.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish you could come with us. Yeah.
I know. I was planning it, but I've just got so many other things I need to pay out for.
Yeah. Because we are a bit fantastic coming up. Yeah. But anyway, because we're going away, we've had to cram some projects in. So we should be writing, sort of, but what have you not been working on or working on?
We've actually done some writing.
I have. Well, some second drafting. I've managed to finish my next romance book. I just finished it yesterday. It obviously should have been finished a while ago, but it is done now. I'm ready to send to the editor. So yeah. It's going to be an angsty one, which isn't my usual fare. So I'm a bit nervous. But, Carol and Mira will read it. So that's 2 people.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we need.
That's all you need. What about you, Claire? I know you've got like 100 projects on the go at the moment.
I do.
One is finished. Well, I'm just doing the last little knock-ins of it. So it's just come back from my little beta team who have worked really hard telling me what was wrong with it and where I'd missed things. So I'm fixing all of those. and then hoping that will be out around Valentine's Day. I was going to do it earlier, but then I like the middle of the month, and I've missed this one, so you can wait till February. That's basically my promotion skills. I just like the work. I like the 12th.
Yeah, I like that day. And I
like the number 12, so that will do. So yeah, around that sort of time it might come out, but in the meantime, so that was that is the sequel to In Dire Need. So in the meantime, if you haven't read In Dire Need, you can pick it up for £3.99 at the moment.
That's a bargain.
Because you will need to read it, otherwise you won't really get the story. So you know, but not all is as it seems, as I keep telling everyone.
It's a romance, isn't it?
It is a romance, but you know, the first one kind of makes you think maybe it's not, but
there's a twist.
There's a big twist.
Exciting.
So, yeah. And what about you, Amanda? What have you been writing?
I was meant to finish off a draft between, you know, that boring period between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
I thought I'll finish it then. Oh, but I didn't. No. So I finished that last week. And then for some reason, I was convinced I'll get it done. And then my editor didn't have a slot available until next week. So I thought, well, then there's no rush. And then suddenly I just spent like 10 days eating chocolate and not doing anything. So then I kind of cracked on with that.
Your new game.
Was it good chocolate though? Was it posh chocolate, or was it just cheap crap that someone gave you for Christmas? Lint balls.
The mother load. It was mainly them.
The stuff.
Oh, good stuff.
It's like crack, isn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine.
Just like that.
Allegedly.
But, yeah.
Like
I honestly would not know. But then I'm planning.
What we did on New Year's.
I'm planning to write something while we're away, because we're away for 3 weeks. And I was like, you know.
And Emma's going to bore you that much. You're going to need to go and write something.
No, that's how it always goes.
Yeah,
that's enough for you. I'm going to go work.
Yeah, goodbye.
This is how dull you are.
I think it's more that it's a short story project that you might be aware of, and I want to.
Which one would that? I wonder what that could be.
Who knows?
Halfway through.
Yeah.
Halfway through mine.
I haven't even started mine. I don't even know what's going to happen in mine. But I hope
I've got stuck.
I hope after it's a tiny story. How can you be stuck?
I got stuck. I got so far and I don't know where to go now. I'm like, well, I'll think about that for a bit.
Roll a dice. That's what I do. Flip a coin.
All right, they'll have a round, they'll have a shag, they'll make up, and it'll be all done, sorted.
Well, no spoilers. But
It's
still buy
romance.
the book.
It's romance. What I mean, that's what's going to happen. That's what happens in all of them.
But yeah, I kind of finished what I was doing, and then I've got that coming up. So I've got this like long period of nothing, and I kind of feel like I should be doing something. And then yesterday, I posted quite a few things at the post office, and I was kind of like thinking, you know, I'm a full-time author. Here I am, going to the post office, send some books out and stuff. And there's the lady at the post office. That's her job, you know. She works there, and she started chatting. And oh my God, I never had felt more like I must get on with writing. I must ensure this career works, because if this doesn't work and I have to be you, I'm going to kill myself. Apparently, she said the other day, a man came in with a list of weights and measurements and stuff, like the weight of and she's like, what? And then after a while, she worked out he was trying to send an armchair. He had it in the back of the car.
Through the post?
Through Royal Mail. Like he was going to go over the counter. And I was just like, it's crazy. And the other good story she told me was this woman came in with a bunch of flowers, just a bunch of flowers. And she was like, what do you want me to do with this? And she said, oh, don't you wrap it? And she said, no, you wrap it. Like it's a parcel. And then she said, not long after that.
Flora, love.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? And not long after that, a guy came in with a jumper, and he wanted her to wrap it and write the address on it. And I was like,
that's incredible.
How do these people dress themselves? But that has made me realise I'm not going to that post office again. Clearly,
no,
the surrounding area.
Issues. Yeah, let's not do that one then.
Anyway.
The sweater thing actually reminded me of one of my favourite things when I worked at the library. I was sitting behind the counter, me and another librarian who was a woman a bit older than me, and he came over to her and he was like, could you read my label and find out how I wash this? Because I'm a student and I don't know how to wash this and I have to do it today. She was like, yeah, sure, yeah, you wool cycle 30 degrees. I'm going to explain how like a washing machine works. And he walked off. It's like, I know we deal in information, but
and
Google it.
And they say we don't need our public libraries anymore.
I love people. People are just so quirky and weird. I love it.
Yeah.
And cheeky.
They all need to be in our books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But half the time I hear stories and I think no one will ever believe that person existed.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. If you put that in a book, people would be like, it was just so not realistic.
Yeah.
But I can show you them.
Yeah. I can introduce you to this person.
Meet them.
Yeah, I've got a video on my phone. Hold on. But anyway, while I am an author and not working in the post office, thank God, just quick shout out, we're going to be at Gulfport Readout on February the 1st. The event actually runs from the 31st of January, the Friday, through to the 2nd February, the Sunday. We'll be on the middle day. We're not doing any reading because, quite frankly, we're on holiday. But we will be around, so look for this face and that face and say hello if you're there.
Yeah, but look, guys, this is easy, right? You buy your books now, you take them with you, the Radleys sign them for you. Sorted.
Easy. Couldn't be easier.
We will also have a little treat to hand out. No spoilers. You'll have to look for what we got, but we've got little things to hand out. So yeah, it will be worth coming up to see us.
It's a massive chocolate. The gift.
Mine. If you can't make it to Gulfport, then we'll be at the South Coast Lesbic Hangout.
I know. God, I can't believe how quick that's coming around. She's still got it. She's still got it.
I would take mine down, but it's pinned to my board. Yeah.
I've got to come up with a new one this year. Something new. I don't know what I'm going to craft. Craft something in my spare time that I've got so much of.
Yeah. But, I have a feeling it's not going to be much.
And again, this podcast is called "We Should Be Writing."
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I'm looking forward to that. And we have Kiki Art Show is coming. I'm so excited.
Yes.
So excited. Yeah, and we shall have Books Office will be there as well with a variety of, well, I don't know who they're bringing, to be honest. I think Leslie Ash is coming. So, you know, if you're fans of that kind of Men Behaving Badly, come along.
I love that show.
And we've got lots of things. Lots of more to come from the South Coast. We've just got to work it all out.
Yeah. So if you don't know about it, if you're in the UK, just type in SCLHO into Facebook and you will find the events page. Exactly. And then in July, all of us will be at Albuquerque.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, she's got more stuff. Look at that. She's kept it all.
She's got it all. I've got my Western
so sad
one.
I've kept it all. I've got all my little author things. Like I went to
little trinkets.
Yeah, it's like a little magpie.
It's booked up with my life. It's basically all here.
At any point, you can go in and be like, "I did this thing.
I did this." Oh,
yeah. So it's a fantastic coming up, but we got to do some writing before then.
Yeah. Well, I can't afford to go to Albuquerque.
Yeah. So I don't know if I stopped you there, Amanda, before you had time to say that it was the GCLS event.
Yes, it's the Golden Crown Literary Society. One of us, I believe, is a Goldie winner.
Yeah, Claire. Have you got your Goldie award with you?
No.
Doorstop.
It's still in the box from the Western event that I went to.
She does bring it with her to events, people, if you want to see it.
I haven't unpacked anything yet. I just kind of came in and just dumped it all, and it's all because I just thought, well, I'll just go through that when it's the next event. So
yeah, mid-November and it's mid-January. You don't need to. Don't need
anything until May. I'll be fine. Just leave it all there. It's all sorted. I know where everything is. Can't lose it.
Event box, perfect.
It's not like I have people popping round, you know, oh, show us your award. So it's in there. You know,
do you not?
It's all safe. No!
Shockingly,
no.
Yeah, let's get
to be fair, not many people know where I live, which is good. And there's a lot of people I don't think I want popping round. But yeah, I just yes, my award is. I might get it out for the next show. I'll have it sitting on a podium or something.
A premium spot.
A podium, or maybe it'll be on this side with my little flag here.
Oh, very nice.
But just hold it, just like
just.
Or maybe I just won't bother. But anyway,
don't hold your breath.
Anyway, people, you've seen it.
So there's the next 3 events. There will be more, but we'll talk about those nearer the time. Claire, I bet you've been to the cinema.
I have. I've been quite a few times, I think. But my most exciting one that I've seen is the 1917. Have you seen it?
We saw it a couple of days ago. We're still getting over it. It's amazing.
Just
that was so tense.
So awesome. The way they filmed that in like that one shot where you're just with them the
continuous
whole time.
Sequence. Amazing.
And then that kind of shocking bit in the middle that you're not expecting. I was like, but yeah, it was just it was like edge of your seat. It was. I know sometimes you say that films, they felt like they lasted forever and they dragged out, but this one felt like I was with them for the whole, 9 miles or whatever it was that they were walking. It felt like I was with them through the whole journey. It was just awesome. And just that tiny little story of what people went through during these wars and things. It's just amazing. It was just amazing. But everything about it, I just loved it. I loved all of it. It wasn't too gruesome, which, is always another. I'm not really big with. I'm not good with gruesome.
Well, I will just say there was a couple of gruesome bits.
There's a couple of gruesome bits, but it wasn't like it's a war film, so you could make that. They could have gone real proper
much
gruesome.
worse.
But
I'm just remembering when I had a handful of popcorn, I was about to pop it in, and he put his hand on the. I won't say anything else. And I literally thought, done with this popcorn.
Done with it. I really want to know, whether they were, all the bodies that had lying around and things. I wonder if they were real people or just, made up, because some of them were in really, buried with just their faces out. And you think, how long must you have been sitting like that for if you're a real person? Do you know what I mean? So could someone scratch their nose? But I don't know whether they were kind of just, mannequins or something. I don't know. But it was brilliant. It was just brilliant. Yeah. So go and watch it. I watched it in 4DX. It's actually the first time. I don't think you needed to.
No, I think that's it's a very uniquely filmed piece, so you wouldn't actually require it.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I think because me and Lou watched it and we were sitting there, and for about 20 minutes nothing really happens that requires the 4DX.
Yeah. So
you get a bit of smell, but nothing. And then all of a sudden there's that big explosion and the whole seat rocks and you're like, Jesus Christ! Because you just forgot you were sitting in a 4DX. Do you know what I mean? And then it was a bit more energetic. But yeah, I don't think you needed to bother with anything like that. It was so amazing just as it was. Just go and watch it. Just watch it. It's really good. If it doesn't win every award, then it's a travesty, I think. Although it's up against the Joker, so I don't know.
Yeah, another great movie.
The Joker was amazing as well. So yeah, either one of those wins, I'll be happy. I'll be happy, but I don't know. Yeah. What else have you seen? What else has been out?
We saw Bombshell a little while ago.
Oh, you've seen it early.
That was interesting.
Yeah, the unlimited screening was last week.
Yeah, I'm going to go and watch that next week. It looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got Margot Robbie in it, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Well, all the acting is incredible in it.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah.
And we saw Just Mercy as well.
Oh, that's another one on my list.
Very good.
Go see that one, definitely.
A bit more shocking.
Yeah. All the 3 movies we just talked about are really thought-provoking, but in very different ways. But yeah, all good movies worth seeing. I think.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward. There's quite a lot of stuff that's coming out. So my little Cineworld card is going to get a hammering.
Yeah, same.
There's popcorn.
I mean, we're away for about 3 weeks, and then when we get back, we're going to have to catch up on the things which came out, and also everything, because there's a lot out, isn't there?
Yeah.
When's Birds of Prey coming out?
Oh, that's June.
Oh yeah.
maybe 8.
Yeah, that's the only thing with the trailers. Sometimes they show you one and it's like, oh, that's going to be good. And then it's like, oh, it's not out for another 4 months or whatever. It's like, I'd have forgotten by then. I'd have watched something else. So yeah, I'm excited for a lot of the stuff that's coming. But.
Yeah. So Emma, television and books. Well, we're watching some things because I haven't been writing clearly.
Yeah, we are watching some things. I've been watching some things on my own, but I've been watching some things with my lovely wife. My lovely wife and I have been watching Doctor Who because that's finally back.
Oh yes,
that is the joy of Sundays. Good. You're joining us in the 13th Doctor goodness.
Oh yes, I do love a bit of Doctor Who.
Yes, yeah, you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
No. Then on my own, I've been watching Titans because the 2nd season has come to Netflix UK. So I've been starting to watch that. And then I kind of forced Amanda, who is not a fantasy fan, to sit down and watch The Witcher with me. And we watched, because I really like the game. So I was like, I want to see the show. So we watched the first episode and we just kind of like turned to each other and went, nah.
You should stick with it. It's not actually that bad.
Does it get better?
That first episode I watched it because I kind of like those sort of things as a TV. I wouldn't read it, and I've no idea what game it is from.
You haven't read the book.
Know. Well, anyway, but I watched it, and it was a bit like, what I don't really know. But we kind of just left it to play in the background while we were chatting, and I kind of got into it after a while. It kind of it starts to explain itself a little bit better. So yeah.
So now we're going to have to watch another episode to make
but
sure.
It took me 3 episodes to work out that was Superman.
I had
no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was just like, no, it's Superman.
Yeah, I saw his name on the credits, Henry Cavill. I saw his name on the credits,
I didn't look anything up. Yeah, and I thought, no wonder I'm attractive.
I just remembered your mum is a big fan of him. Do you remember that?
No, she?
No? Yeah. Well, a few times I've heard your mum go, oh, he's handsome. And you were like, Mum!
He is. He's
so,
lovely.
maybe we get her
I could be persuaded to swing.
Oh, I can tell you now, my mum is not watching The Witcher. You think I was bad? Jesus.
I really like fantasy. It's really my jam. So, and as I say, like, I haven't read the books, but I played the game. But watching the first episode, it was a little blokier than I would have liked. And there was a little bit too much pressure on talking about sexual assault and rape. And I was just like, this feels like it's just trying to be a little bit Game of Thronesy, a little bit
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. But if it gets better, I should probably stick with it then and try a few more episodes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like Lou and Nick were like, no. I was like, I'll watch it on my own then. You know, I don't mind. It wasn't like, you know, it's one of the things. I don't think I would be that bothered to watch it, but if there's nothing else to watch, I would put it on and watch another episode. So yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah. And maybe I will see some more
of that. Everything.
And Amanda and I need to catch up with Lost in Space because the second season of that's come onto Netflix as well. So need to catch up with that.
And Grace and Frankie is out either today or very soon, and Sex Education is out, I think, the day we fly.
Why are we going on holiday when everything's coming back? We don't have time.
Sorry, I didn't have the Netflix schedule when I booked the flights.
Yeah. This is why Amanda's going to have to write and work on holiday, because she's going to have so much TV to watch when she gets home.
Yeah, I'm going to be well busy. This show won't be recorded when we get home. I'll be like, no, I've got to catch up.
Yeah, go watch TV. You'll be doing it while watching TV. You'll be like, So yeah.
Anything else then?
No, I think that was it.
That is our TV schedule done for this week.
Yes.
Well, I might look at this Titans though, because I keep seeing it on Netflix. Is it good? What is it?
Yeah, I think so. Well, obviously, it's kind of like it's a DC thing, so it's DC kind of superheroes. But it's kind of like the younger generation of them. So you don't get like, you know, Batman and Wonder Woman. You get like Robin and a few other characters which you might not have heard of if you're not in the kind of comic world. But yeah, I think it's good. It's dark. You don't want to watch it like right before going to bed, but it's scary. But
Claire's like, challenge accepted.
Yeah,
I might have to have a go. I've got Tumble to protect me. I'll be all right.
Yeah, get the cat.
All right, if I strangled her by next week.
Aw.
So tired because of
Tumble.
that cat. She drove me nuts last night.
Well, they don't like storms, do they?
No, she wanted to go out in it.
Well, they like storms, don't they?
Tumble
She
does.
wanted to go out. She was driving me nuts, and I'm like, "You're not going out." And she's like, "Meow." I'm like, "No, you're not going out." Meow. We had this conversation all night. Eventually, it died down enough, and I thought, let me give her 5 minutes because she's going to need to, do her business. So I thought, right, go on then, be quick. She was back in within a minute. It wasn't even a minute. She literally went out there, did it, and was in. But then she still wanted to go out again. And it was like, I'm laying in bed at this point. It's now 2:00 in the morning. And she's sitting at the window going, meow, meow. I was like, I'm going to kill you in a minute. I'm going to kill you. But yeah, I had to decide to get up, let her out, wait for her to come back in because I knew she's only going to be a minute. And then she has now decided, that Dreamies advert where you shake the and the cat comes through the wall? That's Tumble. If I want her in now, I just go it's like a rocket in the garden, and she's whoosh in the door, and then she just looking at you like, come on in, where are they? Where are they?
That's like Bruce. We've got like a car park kind of thing out to the, well, not car park, it's like parking for the areas out the front. So I don't like him going out there because he's the cat who got, hit by a car and cost thousands of pounds worth of surgical equipment. So basically he can fuck off away from cars. But if he's out there, I just like go, come on then, and I shake the box and he's like, oh wow, and he comes in and I'm like, slam, and I go. And he still falls.
Treats.
4 years later, he still falls for it. So quite frankly.
Ah, bless. It's
All right.
silly but fun.
Yeah. I'm going to finish up with this little gem that I found.
Oh, what she found.
Emma ordered something. I don't know where from. Amazon.
Yeah. I wanted to get like some kind of Under Armour stuff, but cheaper for workout gear. So something like a compression top.
Yeah.
And I got a really cool one. That's like a Captain Marvel one, which is awesome. But it obviously was made somewhere not English speaking because the tag on it, I gave it to Amanda. I was just like, you have to read this. I was laughing so hard I couldn't even tell her what was on it. I was just like, you must read this.
Well, you start off with the instructions and you realise something's going on. So it says like washing with hand. Do not machine wash with no A. Then dry clean only, do not bleach. Steam pressing, do not tumble dry, flat dry. Okay, so they've made a couple of mistakes, but not much. But then you read,
as a second language speaker, I totally get it. So far, so good. But
I think sometimes, you miss, spelling in a couple of words. You might mix your words up. But then the spiel, the marketing spiel, is a thing of beauty. So
let me just sit back and get comfortable now. Go on.
Yeah, love it. It says, wear this to feel cool, dry and light. Okay. Close-fitting cut-in wear with comfort, concise fit, popular colour, show ego.
Show ego.
And then my favourite line, I will pause for this for laughter because I know. Just do myself. Life is not what can't. Mind from already, leave footprints, take away the experience. The department joined the mink. Daughter-in-law pie you son, but classic deductive fashion. Comfortable life theme, use lycra. Can polyester yarn, functional knitting fabrics. Release the body, releasing personality, do really. Sold, I have 3.
Confucius say.
Emma just loves the department joined the mink.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in there that.
But my favourite is just do myself.
Just do myself.
I will take a picture of this and I'll add it in the end, just in case anyone thinks I've just created it's genuine.
It sounds very much like the first drafts of most of my books, but
I've written this a lot.
just do myself. She said as she ran to the bedroom.
Oh God, mindful already.
I'm getting warm again.
Yeah, it's a joy. It's a joy. I love it. And now, like, she was like, there you go. So now it just sits on my bookshelf. So every now and then I'm like, just do myself.
Just do yourself.
The mink.
I think you should have it blown up and made into like a poster for the wall.
I think I might.
You know what?
Yeah, that
would be great.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I love it.
That would be funny.
I wanted to put it on Facebook, but I didn't want to spoil it on the show, so it will go on Facebook later.
Yeah.
We'll show our ego later.
Yes.
What is going on with your T-shirt there, Emma? Because I'm sure that your fans are going to comment on it. Because they do like to comment on your T-shirts.
T-shirts. Yeah, I do love a good T-shirt.
The movie is nothing like the book. No.
So here's me saying, like, I haven't read the Witcher books, and I'm wearing this. I realized, that's really bad.
The irony.
But it's very true.
We won't tell.
No.
I'll edit that bit out.
That's fine.
Yeah. Edit that bit out.
Right. I have to go and do some writing.
We never got around to what I've been reading, but we'll do that next time.
I thought you had nothing else to say. Would you like to talk about what you've been reading?
Just chuck it out there, Emma. Come on, chuck it out.
All right, quickly. It won't take long. I've been reading Graceling by Kristen Kishore, which is great. I just finished Unnatural Creatures, which is a collection of short stories collated by Neil Gaiman. And I'm about to read Alone by, I'm going to have to pronounce this now, E.J. Noyes.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to read that.
She's a lesbic author. Yeah, I'll let you know if it's any good. Which I hear it really is. So probably.
Yeah, I've heard so many good things about that.
Yeah, it looks incredible. So yeah.
I love that your last 3 reading updates has been that you've been reading 3 pages of the same book, and then suddenly you're like, all these books.
Well, I am also.
Just finished that big Bible thing. Look.
You still
I'm just trying to make notes about my favourite quotes. That's
good grief.
Oh wow.
I'd have given up a long time ago.
I love it.
One of us has got to be a big book nerd.
Exactly, because the rest of us ain't. I know. I've read my own books several times, but it's not a choice.
Exactly, I just don't have time. No. Or the brain power.
And now I've got to start listening to audiobooks again, so I haven't got time for reading.
No. The life of a full-time author.
Yes, it is tricky.
Exactly.
Anyway, we should all sign off and say farewell.
Yep.
Farewell.
We see you after our holiday.
Have a good time.
Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube, and click the little bell icon to get notifications about when a new one pops up.
Gosh, she's good, isn't she?
I have a YouTube channel.
Doesn't really need us, does she?
Yeah. Well, we just go.
We switch off. Right.
Yeah.
Bye, Emma.
Right. Bye, everyone.
See you later.